Today is December the 17th, 2016. I'm Keith Ward reporting with The Fighting Edge, and we're joined by Elgin Lloyd, Willie Taylor, and fighter Robert Brothers. So Robert, we learned last night that this fight is going to be a title fight. And this is against a guy that you had fought previously named Austin Lane, who was a professional football player. How did that first fight go? What was it like getting in the ring with a professional athlete?
Not so much as getting in the ring with a professional athlete, but just so much getting in the ring for the first time period. Not being adjusted to something, not knowing, you questioning yourself. You got all these questions in your head, what if this happened, what if this happened? Just not being able to flow.
So that was your first ever fight that you had, and it happened to be against him. And how did it come to be that you are fighting him again? Is there some kind of a tournament that has happened, some kind of ranking or placement that puts you in line for this title?
No, honestly, I told Willie after my fight, I said, Willie, I want to fight him again. I said, because he's not a better fighter than me. And I know this in my heart. I say, I can beat him. I know I can. Not just, based on where I train, by what I see. I can admit when a guy, I can actually see his skill and say, oh, he's going to give me problems. Like when I seen Ciampa fight, I knew Ciampa was going to be tough. I could see that he was a tough guy. And, just not saying that Austin Lane, he's don't get me wrong, he has his athleticism on his side, but athleticism only can get you so far.
And when was that first fight? How long ago did you guys fight?
That was in February, I think.
That was February 2016 that you guys fought.
Yeah.
And where was that held? Are we fighting in the same venue?
Same venue.
Same exact venue. And is this his hometown? Does he have a hometown advantage?
I don't believe in hometown advantages.
You don't believe in hometown?
Go and do your job. I don't care where you at. I can be in your house.
Awesome. Yeah, true. Very true. And so, last time, how did it work out? Was it left to the decision of the judges? Was it a win, loss, draw?
No, it was a loss. He knocked me out.
And knocked you out. Yeah. And what point was that? Was that first, second, third round?
Round go 3 minutes. He beat me at 2:59.
2:59 of which round?
The first round.
Of the very first round.
First round.
So what was it that was it a strike, or was it a last minute strike that he got you?
It had to be a strike, because I kind of believe I closed my eyes. I was just trying to hang on for dear life. I knew the bell was getting ready in the ring, and I was gassed from 10 seconds into the fight. I had an adrenaline dump, felt like I had nothing left, so I was basically just trying to survive that first round.
And what do you think you learned from that first fight that you're going to be bringing to this fight?
Not to get over anxious, just breathe. It's another fight. Just remain calm, go in there, execute your game plan, do what you know you can do.
And what did he do? Is he a stand-up game guy or a ground game guy?
He like to stand. Because he's gonna have a lot of, by his height alone, he's gonna have a big advantage over a lot of guys because he's so lengthy.
Right. Yeah, he's very, very tall. And how much did he weigh? Do you know what he came in on in the weight?
I don't know what he weighed in at right now, but last time we fought, he weighed in at 247. I weighed in at 244. This time I weighed in at 237. He probably still in the 240 range because of his height.
253 or something like that.
He weighed in at 253.
Okay. And how do you feel about this, Coach Taylor? How do you feel about this fight here compared to the readiness and the placement of last time?
Comparisons to the first fight that he's had, I feel that he's a totally different fighter. It's not so much his physical attributes that really makes him a good fighter. It's his dedication, his hard work. And the things that we've been sharpening is actually his mindset, not so much on his hands and stuff. He has great striking. He absorbs everything like a sponge. So now what we've been working on from day one, from his first fight, is getting his mind conditioned as a fighter. To learn to relax, learn to look for certain things and certain habits that a fighter is showing during the fight, that they're openings and things like that. And the more comfortable that you feel and the more that you do, the more that you can last. It's pretty much like the first time doing anything, you are very nervous, and you can do, let's say a swimmer, for example. A swimmer, their first time swimming in a competition or a meet, they get nervous and they're very tired. They exert themselves extremely. But as they go on, they're able to swim and swim and swim for, let's say, however long they need to. Okay, and which goes along with anything that an athlete do. The more you do it, the more comfortable it is. Just pretty much, I hate to say it, but it's like another day on the job. You know?
And we're back. So how long was it of a warning did you have that this was going to be the opponent? A couple of months, couple of weeks?
Actually, after that fight, me and Robert talked, his first fight with Mr. Lane, me and Robert talked. I was asking him, how did you feel about this right here and about the fight, the outcome? Because sometimes you got to get into the ring and see if this is actually for you or not. Anybody can train. One of my favorite sayings from Bruce Lee, when he seen a guy that was striking and breaking boards and stuff, and Bruce Lee said, boards don't hit back.
Right.
So, until you actually experience this, and it's a big difference from fighting in the street, from fighting people that don't know, technique and that is training to actually fight back and to defend.
Well, what I was trying to get at is how much in advance did you know that this was going to be the particular opponent? Meaning, were you training? Do you change your training regimen up to match the opponent that you're going to be facing? Do you say this guy is more of a stand-up guy, so we're going to focus on stand-up? This guy over here is, or does that not really affect how you're going to train?
Okay, training-wise, no. Now, game plan-wise, yes, because we train all around. It's a full training condition that we do. We go from striking to kicks to ground, and then we implement all of them. So we become a well-rounded fighter. Okay. Now, game plan for what we're going to implement inside of the ring or the cage is all different. Is all different, and that goes from fighter to fighter. This one right here, from his last fight, when he fought Mr. Ciampa. If Mr. Ciampa, you watching this, salute, brother. I hope everything's going well. From last fight, we knew that Ciampa is a heavy hitter. Right? He relies on his overhand. He relies on his weight and power. Okay. Mr. Lane is a different fighter. So now we have adjusted to what we want to do with Mr. Lane, and we're going to implement that in the ring.
And do you feel, Robert, that you have enough training in? Do you feel ready for this fight tonight? Or are you happy with the timing and the training that you've gotten in? Or is it kind of a thing where you always could get more training? You could always do more of something.
You could always do more. You could always, never cease. Never cease. You can always do more.
All right. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you guys spending a minute, catching up, and letting us know what the game plan is for tonight's fight. And if you want to go ahead and close us out and let everybody know the Fighting Edge motto.
Well, guys, like Fighting Edge, like we live by in our hometown and as our lives. In life, don't talk about it, be about it.